This video contains some graphic language. If you're easily offended and get pissed off by bad words, just don't watch it. Because if you get pissed off, it's not my damn fault.
I am definitely not the first person to figure this out. However, I'm here to share this information with the people who enjoy my channel and for the future people who will enjoy my channel. So thank you all for the comments. It is nice to actually be able to read comments for people leaving them. It makes me feel like this is all worth what I'm doing. I was going to give myself a year to see how well I did and determine whether I need to keep going or not. And that year is coming up at the end of February. That's about when I began playing online and started doing these. First off, I started with videos about locations for the plants for the dailies. This is before a streak ever existed. And I've been accused of being a copycat and this and that. But I really thought I had an original idea with doing the dailies help. So if you like scroll all the way down to my videos, like all the way to the end, all the way to the beginning, you'll see me playing guitar, you'll see some other stuff, and then you'll see Red Dead, and you'll see it start pretty heavily on Red Dead. And this is what I enjoy doing. I'm a math teacher, and I don't necessarily want to stay a math teacher my whole life. Or at least I would like to make money off of this. I mean, sounds greedy. First time I ever heard that people made donations to other people playing video games, I thought it was absurd. Like, get your bum asses jobs. And I don't know. I wouldn't call it jealousy. I would call it being baffled by the fact that some people can fucking just make millions of dollars by playing video games. And I don't know, man. Blew my fucking mind. Fucked me up for a little while. But enough of the rattling on and on. I kind of wanted to give you some opinions about me and whatever. So this is where you can find Poison Poppy's Moonshine. These are the locations. My friend Grandma found his right here at this area. And there are two back-to-back here in Blue Water Marsh. And what you want to look for is just smoke in the sky, okay? Again, I'm not the first person to come up with this video at all. So I'm just going off of what I know, what I've seen, what I've found. So I found these two spots to be less reliable. But the simple fact that there's another one down here right by the Moonshine still in Lemoyne. Because you do a Moonshine mission and you wait for 30 minutes. And actually I would hunt and I'd be doing things down in this area, hunting and whatnot. Because on each side of the tracks there's some nice birds, egrets, spoonbills, herons. There's a lot of gators. You can put up to 50 big gator pelts into your hunting wagon. So I was doing a lot of hanging around right here, and I would just kind of keep an eye out for a little white dot on the mini-map that would appear right here at this marker. So yeah, on one character I was down here hunting, white blip came up, I came up here, and there were two guys sitting at the little tent. So I shot them both, which you'll see, and in a chest there was Poison Poppy's Moonshine recipe. And on this character, which there will be a video after this, you'll see that I was doing the hideout that appears right here where the cursor is. And as soon as I was done, I seen a white dot appear right here. So I came and got it. So both of my characters, I got it right here. And in order to get a private session every day, I take about 30 minutes to take my time doing two dailies. And after I do two, not more, not less, exactly two dailies, and about 30 minutes into my gameplay, I'll come to the Moonshine check here, and I'll start up a bootlegger mission. and I almost always get a private session, and that private session holds. So what you do is go to hit left on the D-pad, go to online options, turn social matchmaking off, have your posse started. That seemed to help me. I don't know if it's like a factor or not, but I did for a while, and I also didn't for a while, kind of off and on. But anyways, that's where I found mine. That's pretty valuable information in the world of Red Dead. Another place that you can go to get Poison Poppy's Moonshine is right here, and I've heard a few people getting it right there, so that's pretty reliable. One more spot in Lemoyne, the very last spot that you can get it in Lemoyne, is up here next to Southfield Flats. So that's your Lemoyne locations. Let's move on up to New Hanover. As you can tell, there's quite a few up here too. There is this one up here kind of by Moonstone Pond. There is this one up here north of Heartland Oil Fields. And then there's a couple in Cumberland Forest. There's one above the D, and there's one kind of like right there on the E. So, good places to go check. I start checking before the 30-minute cooldown, but it didn't seem to help. At least I was out on the prowl looking for this stuff before, you know, the timer was up. And once the timer was up, it seemed to appear. I mean, it was great. And another one right here, down there near Valentine. So is that all the locations? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Did I miscount? Let me have a peek and see. Yeah, okay, I did miss one. There's one over here in Big Valley, guys. Ladies, whoever's watching. So, man, I hope this information hits home for you. I hope you can find this shit and just fucking rock out Poison Poppy's Moonshine. There ain't nothing special about it. You still get $247.50 per delivery on it. But, I mean, if you're a completionist, there you fucking go, man. It's pretty badass in itself. So, I'm going to show you the video of me doing all this stuff. Maybe a couple extra crazy things. So, stay tuned for that shit. Alright, talk to y'all in just a second. Alright, so I finished a hideout right there by the Moonshine Shack. And I had seen this video online about keeping a session private by hog tying the leader of a hideout, kicking him in the head, then putting him on your horse. So that's what's happening right here. And I noticed a white dot at the top of the mini-map right there. You see it? And I knew exactly what it was because I knew the area that I was in. So, speed it up a little bit. I run over there, shoot a couple of guys, open up the chest, and you can see at the bottom it says Poison Poppy's Moonshine Recipe. I was super excited about having that recipe. I had been looking for it. Already had it on my alt character. My secondary character got it before my primary. But I wasn't about to pass it up on that one so my primary could get it before my secondary. Wouldn't make any sense. So, yeah, I mean, you still see it down there. I stood in front of it for a good while. And then I sent a message to my community saying I was standing in front of the chest if anybody needed it, just to go ahead and join me. So, there's me collecting it. Here's me reading it. You need oleander, prairie poppy, and absinthe. So every day I have videos on where to find the absinthe, the Caribbean rum, the agarita, and the creek plums, alright? Got videos every single day if you need them for your moonshine needs. So drop a like, yo. Really drop a like on this video. I know it's a bit long, but I think it's pretty helpful. You know, I give more information in this video than I've seen anyone else give. I I think it's a good video, although it's not that well put together. It's well informed. So right there you can see my friend M-Town pop in. Eventually M-Town walks up to the chest and I said, "Did you get it?" And they said, "Yeah, I got it." And I had already collected it before they came to the session. They weren't in my posse, so it worked out perfect. Drop a like. Thank y'all. Talk to y'all later.